men, like when you just getting a straight head and the arms is down, you can tend to try to pump, and then you fuck around and knock some tonsils out and end up in court for assault and shit. So I've never really done that, but you know, maybe if I come in contact with a woman who knows how to do it a specific kind of way, then I might become a little bit more fond of it.
Got you. Now, it used to be a song out back in the day called Pussy Don't Have No Face, but I'm going to clean it up a little bit. Is it true that for men that coochie don't have no face?
Oh,
and that you guys are pretty much do anyone?
Yeah, coochie has a hell of a face for me. I mean, now, don't get me wrong, I've hit my share of ducks in my day, but, you know, I think that as you grow older, I think, you know, I was blessed enough to have men in my life who had a different perspective on male-female interaction. And something my uncle told me a long time ago is that you need to treat your dick like you treat your Social Security number, and don't give that to anybody who want it. So I try to live by that now. You know, as I start to understand it more, I try to live by that a little more now. So I'm very, very selective in who I choose to you know, have sex with in any capacity, because I don't think that you should do anything that you should be ashamed of. So if I hit you, then I should be able to tell the world that I did so. So if I got a problem that it didn't happen, then that means that's a time that I should just go ahead and go home and let Palmetto do her job. Because if I got to be ashamed, you know, because, I mean, the bottom line of sex is, and I think one thing that men don't realize or don't choose to accept, is that the ultimate outcome for a man is to bust a nut, and I can do that myself. So I don't choose myself in a position where I'm giving my time and effort to somebody who I'm going to be ashamed that I gave it to. So pussy definitely has a face for me, at least now. At one point in my life, it did, but now, you know, it does definitely now.
Well, it sounds good that you had some great leadership in your life. Well, what celebrity, I only have a couple more questions, but what celebrity would you do in a Miami Minute, male or female, and how would you get them to say yes?
My female is, it's crazy you said male or female. You should have just
you know.
The question. You know what I'm saying? No niggas. You don't niggas, no. You know, we quadruple, no niggas, no over here. But
hey, some people like options.
My female is somebody that not a lot of people are familiar with, but her name is Tidra Moses, and she's an R&B singer, and I am completely infatuated with her. That is the only celebrity that the type of infatuation that, you know, a lot of guys have with people like Beyonce and, you know, people, you know, like Rihanna and all that. They're beautiful women. I would fuck them in the Miami Minute too, but I don't think that I would give the effort that I would give to you know, Tidra Moses. And I think the way that I would get her to say yes is just get a couple of, you know, intimate minutes with her. I don't think it would take too long. I think that, you know, if you have to establish some type of attraction, you know what I mean, because I can't fuck you against your will. If I do that, that's rape. I ain't. But I think that if I get a chance to, you know, just look her in her eyes, and I think that if she's the type of person that I assume that she is, which makes me have the type of attraction that I have towards, I think she would be able to feel my passion, and I think I'd be good with that.
Right. I like your answers. Well, my final question, and she should be honored too, by the way. And you know, I can't wait to see who this up and coming singer is, because I want to see who got Bean. All
been around for a while. There's not a lot of people. She actually just recently signed the Maybach Music Group not too long ago. So she should be ready to pick up fame. But I've been a fan of hers for years now, and she is amazing. So if you listen to some of her music, she has a song called Backstroke that I think would be very good for your magazine. You should get at a listen and get some of her music to listen. I think she plays to upscale desires very, very keenly. So you might want to get at a try.
What was her name again?
Tidra Moses. Teedra Moses. Moses.
Awesome. Thanks for the plug.
No problem.
I'm going to have to give her a call and find out what she got going on. Well, my last question to you is very simple, you know, and it is very appropriate. It simply is, what is your ultimate upscale desire and why?
My ultimate upscale desire would be to have the ability to be so connected to someone sexually that I guess the way I'm trying to put it is, for me to be able to look at you and be able to, just make you understand how much and how deeply and how, just every single desire by just looking at you in your eyes, no matter where we are. I think eye contact is one of the greatest forms of communication that we have as human beings. And I think that, on every level, whether it be a man in interaction with another guy, as far as when I meet you, if you look me in my eyes, I think that means something. That means that we're equal. We start at an equal playing field, and I think that with a woman, I think looking a woman in her eyes is very important, because I think that it displays the fact that you're willing to, I think you can look into a person's soul in a sense by doing that. So I think that if I can have the type of build the type of sexual relationship with somebody, then my eye contact relays everything that I feel by just looking at her in her eyes. I think that's the greatest upscale. I don't think it gets any more upscale than that.
I don't think it gets any more upscale than that either. Well, before I let you go, Bean, and it certainly has been a pleasure, I'd like for you to give out your social networks. How can we find you, keep up with you, all that?
Well, you can find me on Facebook at Anthony Bean. You also can follow me on Twitter at Chico Bean. You also can visit the FFCS.com website and check me out on the FFCS.com website. And you can also catch me using condoms worldwide. I do that a lot.
Bean, you have been an absolute joy and pleasure, and thank you so much for talking to us, even though you had some complications going on tonight. But I really appreciate you tuning in. It's been my pleasure. And miracles and blessings to you and your family. And otherwise, you have a great night.
You do the same, lovely.
Bye-bye.